Since I've worked with a number of different clients across multiple industries, I thought I would share some of the most common things that business owners overlook when starting a new venture. First and foremost, if you're having a rough day or just not feeling too good, you're not going to get many sick days, at least in the beginning stages. You're not going to be able to call in and just lay in bed and not worry about anything. If you're starting a new business, then you're the one responsible for getting everybody going. If you're having a bad day, you still got to step up your game and find ways to overcome those emotional setbacks or hurdles in order to push the team towards efficiency, right? Now, don't be discouraged. Vacation days aren't a pipe dream or anything. You're just going to have to work really hard and put a lot of things in place before you can start taking days off. Secondly, your employees or even contractors that you hire, they're not going to have the same level of passion that you have. They're not going to care as much as you do about the service, value, or vision or end goals. So on top of staying motivated yourself, you're going to have to find ways to motivate people in different ways because they're all going to be different types of people, right? Understanding them, what makes them tick, allows you or gives you opportunity to then explain your passion and help them get behind your passion or want to support your vision. Doing this on the front end is super important because it helps you avoid a whole bunch of things that could set you back. Putting it off and expecting your employees or people you work with to embody what you believe in is kind of ignorant. So keep these things in mind. The third thing is you can't do everything yourself. If you plan on tackling your website and all your marketing materials, your hiring, your HR, underwriting, your sales, all these things, you're gonna easily get overwhelmed. It may seem like at the beginning, like you got everything under control and everything's gonna work out if you just keep trying and trying and trying. You know, work hard, do more, but it's super foolish. Taking the time to identify and then map out your strengths so that you know where your weaknesses are will give you certainty on where you need help and help you be preventative so that you don't run into issues that you just don't know how to overcome on your own, right? One of the main reasons a business or brand fails is because the business owner tries to do something themselves that they're not an actual expert in, and it ends up hurting their business or creating a poor first impression instead of just finding somebody that can help. The fourth thing is kind of relevant to number 3, and it's that a lot of business owners don't realize other businesses or contractors or potential partners may only be out for themselves. In other words, you may get burned trying to find somebody to help you. So keep your eyes open, know what to look for, know how to be discerning, and learn how to be critical so you don't set yourself up to fail, right? Unfortunately, in my industry especially, there's tons of salespeople out there that sound good or they sound like they can help you, but in reality, they just have a good sales process that knows how to close you so that they can make good money. They don't really know what they're doing outside of fooling you. So be diligent, take hiring or your recruiting really seriously, have a set process, know what questions you need answered, and know exactly what you're looking for, not just for the task or to identify a certain skill, but understand how to analyze character and be certain that somebody's going to be reliable or follow through or actually an expert at what they're telling you they know how to do. The fifth thing most business owners don't think about is the concept of quality. Oftentimes, profits or making money is the primary focus that they overlook the element of the experience. If there's something about your product or service that could rub your ideal consumer the wrong way, fixing it on the front end before they leave reviews is super invaluable. Waiting for somebody else to point out your problems or your issues or your shortcomings or inconsistency can essentially lead to disaster. It may seem like a strong or a stronger sales process to continue to persuade people or prove your value is ideal, but in the long run that eventually gets exposed. So take the time to build your foundation, set parameters and standards in place, and make sure you're ready to hit the ground running instead of constantly fixing or revising things only to endure stagnation. And last but not least, number 6, many business owners don't think about what they would do if they don't have immediate success. Oftentimes this can be really discouraging, unmotivating, frustrating, and it can even allow doubt or failure to start creeping in your mind, right? Well, if you have employees or you're working with other people, you don't really want that perspective to be contagious. So have a plan if you don't have immediate success. What type of pivots can you make? Secondary strategies can you invest in? Make a long list of opportunistic channels that give you direction when something else isn't sticking. At the end of the day, if you have a new business, you don't actually know if it's going to be successful or not. You're taking a lot of risks. You might even be quitting your job. There are so many things that are unknown. The more that you can prepare and the more setbacks that you can prevent, the easier it'll be to continue to move forward, move the needle towards sustainability so that you can truly focus on expansion and growth, not only for your business, but for yourself. Be purposeful with everything you do, guys. If you have any questions, you want to spitball some stuff, I'm always available, but always remember to pre-focus.